We are still with circles and we shall answer the last exercise for this problem. This is still about finding the equation of a circle. Example 1.18, find the equation of a circle. Find the equation of a circle tangent to the line 2x minus y plus 1 is equal to 0 at the point 2, 5, and whose center is on the line x plus y is equal to 9. So we must produce the center of your circle and the radius, and then we must write the equation in this form. So before we sketch the problem, what I will do is I will lay down the math content of this problem, because there's a lot that is contained in this problem. In fact, the equation is the icing on your cake. This is like the dessert after eating your appetizer and the main course. The equation in standard form is the final product. But to get there, to get to h, k, and r will require many math things. The most important math thing that we must produce is the systems of equations, or the system of two equations. Why is that? Well, because of h and k. H and k are the coordinates of your center. It's like two unknowns, x coordinate, y coordinate. So we shall need at least two equations for that. So we must produce a system of equation, and solving that system must give us hk. We shall also need our understanding of the slopes of perpendicular lines. The problem said something about tangent line, and a line that is tangent to a circle would be a line that is perpendicular to the diameter or radius of that circle. And there is a relationship between the slopes of tangent lines. The slope of one line is equal to the negative of the reciprocal of the slope of the other line. We will also produce, or we must produce, because this one is two equations. We can easily find the first equation because it's given, but it's the second equation that we must write. And we will need the point slope form to write the equation. This is actually the math content of this problem, and if you were to look at it, it looks like the topics that you studied in junior high school. And by the way, our equation in point slope form is given by this. Y minus y sub 1 is equal to m, that's the slope, times x minus x sub 1. Okay, so let us dive into the problem. Let us sketch it. You have a circle, and a line is tangent to that circle at the point 2, 5. We have a center. The center of the circle lies in another line with equation x plus y is equal to 9. This is what we must do. From your high school geometry, you know that 2 points determine a line. So you can draw a line through that. So C is going to be the point of intersection of two lines. So that is where solving a system of equation will come in. We must solve that equation. We must solve that system to give us the coordinates of our center. So that is like solving two unknowns in two equations. Why two unknowns? H, K. We do not know H. We do not know K. So let us sketch this problem. So L1 and L2, their intersection is C. So solving the systems involving L1 and L2 will give us the coordinates for C. We already know L1. This is L1. But we do not know L2. So this is not L2. This is a line that is perpendicular to L2. So using that property, we can produce an equation for L2. So let us write the equation for L2. But first, we need the slope of the tangent line. What is the slope of the tangent line? Let us write that in slope-intercept form, the slope is 2. What is the slope of L2? The slope of L2 is equal to the negative of the reciprocal of the slope of the tangent line. So that's negative 1/2. We already have the slope point. So we can write now the equation in slope point form. Okay, let us simplify that. That is equal to x plus 2y is equal to 12. So this is the equation for our line L2. Let us now set up our system of equations. That is our system. How do you solve this? The solution to this would be the coordinates of your center. You can solve it by substitution, by elimination, or even by graphing. Let us do it by substitution. Look at this. X plus y is equal to 9. So that means x is equal to 9 minus y. Okay, look at that. So we shall use this for x. So in the second equation, instead of x, we can write it as 9 minus y plus 2y is equal to 12. This is equal to y, and then transposition, 12 minus y is 3. Y is equal to 3. What is 6? What is x? Well, x is 9 minus 3, that's 6. The solution to this system is 6, 3. This is the point of intersection, which is also the center of your circle. The next part now is about finding r squared or finding r. We are almost there. We already have the coordinates for your center. But what about r and r squared? Let us compute for r. R is the distance between these 2 points. So again, we shall use the distance formula. Square root of 6 minus 2 squared, 6 minus 2, and then squared, plus 3 minus 5 squared. That is equal to r is equal to the square root of 20. R squared is 20. We already have the coordinates of your center. We already have r squared. So we can now write the equation. So this is the equation of our circle in standard form.